Hi, families and students. This video is our weekly update. I sat down to type our weekly update and it was too much. It was overwhelming me. So I was like, I just need to make a video. So this is actually intended for parents, but as I got to thinking about it, I was like, this would probably be helpful for the students to watch too, eventually when I start explaining some of the other things. So first and foremost, I just want to start off by saying thank you, parents, for all of your support this week at home. I am just blown away by how well the students did with their first week of virtual learning. And I know that a lot of that credit goes to your guys' support and helping them set up a schedule and make sure that they are getting their stuff done and answering questions. I'm a mom of a third grader, like I've said before, and I know the work you've done this week. I felt it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am so proud of them. They have done such a great job. So I'm just going to kind of run through what this should look like. Next week will be exactly like this week was. So their assignments will be the exact same, but I'm just going to run through it just so we make sure that we're all on the same page. Each day, they will have a post here. They can watch the video of me and my daughter doing a read aloud. She's really loving those. And then they can kind of read my message. They can also play the instructions. And then they're going to just click add response right here. Once they open that up, it brings them to their first page. And these are all things that we do in class. So they should be familiar with them. They're going to put someone on the wish well board that they want to wish well. They're going to think of 5 things that they're grateful for. And the celebrations has been hard. So students, if you're listening, I know that sometimes it's hard, especially in times like these, to think of things to celebrate, but it's really important for us to do that because it can really help change our outlook on what's going on. So I really want to challenge you guys to get your celebrations. Think of something good that you can celebrate. Then they're going to go to the next page and it's all going to stay the same. I ready, green light, and I ready math. But for the video, it's all the exact same, but I'm going to tighten up the expectations a little bit as far as responding to that. So your child can tell you a little bit about this, but I think it was when we got back from Christmas, we sat down as a class and came up with 3 non-negotiables for writing. So 3 things that we do no matter what in our classroom in writing. And we decided the first thing is capitalization. The second thing is punctuation. And the third thing is handwriting. So really, students, you're getting by with only having to worry about 2 of those. So you're going to focus on your capitalization and punctuation this week. And I think our 4th one was have fun. So focus on that too. But so I'm going to show you a little bit of what I expect. And then I want you to know that if you submit it and you still need to work on those 2 things, capitalization and punctuation, I can return it to you and you'll get a notification that I returned the assignment. And I'll try to leave you a comment like, oh, check your capitalization and punctuation. So let's look at this right here. Today I watched, and you're putting the title of a Brain Popper Mystery Science video. So that should be capitalized because that is the title of a video. For your vocabulary word, that's not always going to be capitalized because it's not always going to be a proper noun. But sometimes, like if you're doing George Washington, if that's your word, then that would be capitalized if it's a proper noun. And then make sure that you are defining what that word means. And then drawing a nice, neat sketch note. Some of the sketch notes have been a little hard to tell what they are. So try to, I know you're on your computer and I know it can be hard, but try to do a nice, neat job. And then right here is where we're really going to be looking at those complete sentences with capitalization and punctuation. So you should have a capital letter at the beginning. Any proper nouns are capitalized. And then you should have punctuation at the end. And you should have 2 sentences written like that. Okay, so if it's not that, then I'll be pushing it back to you. So I just kind of wanted you guys to know that that is what will be happening next week. Parents, just remember that there are Maydoos here. If we need to, kill some time throughout the day, you can always send them to the Maydoos. With that being said, next week will stay the exact same, but then on April 6th, the third week, we have the freedom to change what we're doing if we want to. And we really have thought a lot about this, and we decided that your feedback, parents, is going to be very important to us. So we created a survey, and I'm going to have a link to this in the message above this video. So this is home learning feedback, and we just want you, it will be anonymous, so we won't know who submitted what, but we just want you to be as honest as possible on this. We won't take it personal. If, whatever you need to say, it's important for us to have that feedback, because we next week are going to be planning for what this looks like moving forward. So it just has some different questions about, like, is the work, what is your opinion about the amount of work? Is it too much, not enough, just right? What tasks are easy for your child? What tasks are hard for your child? And then in a few weeks, not next week, we have the option of doing some live lessons or video chats with students. And so we kind of want to get a beat to see if that is something that you would be willing to help your child with. It would mostly just be getting them set up and helping them to arrive on time. And then along those lines, we threw out some times. So just knowing your child's morning routine, please select a time that would work best for your child. So if you wouldn't mind filling that out, that would be really valuable feedback for us. One last thing I want to talk about are the daily challenges that I've been putting out to the kids. Hopefully they are finding them fun, and I really just kind of wanted to give them something, one, to connect with their classmates, two, something fun to maybe connect with an adult or a sibling at home, and three, it's helping me learn more about them. I've loved this. This has been so interesting. So for example, these are in the activities tab, and I'm going to try to push one out each day. Hopefully I can keep up with that. So for example, we did a virtual show and tell today. Yesterday we did a sketch note, a partner sketch note. We did a 2-minute connection challenge on the first day. So encourage your child to do those. They're not mandatory, they don't have to, but I'd love to hear from them if they want to do that. That is all I have for you, and I hope that this gave you some information about the weeks to come, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.